MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Hyunjin Ryu will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third. He can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Hit to short. Taken in by Machado. And that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And a changeup right down the middle. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 1 for 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
In now, Domingo Santana, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brewers strand 1, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
James Tumalo gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. VR on the grass, and that's the first out.
Batting second, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Max Munson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Now to the plate, Manny Machado. First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. A little tapper. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, Patrick Yasmani Grandal.
Stepping up now, Yasmani Grandal, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Yasiel Puig.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Line drive to left. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 LA. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ryu is becoming a rare bird in today's game in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your 5-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty V, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game.
This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. None left for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in, Kike Hernandez, set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In tied at 93, ball 1. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. Shaw has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu.
Digging in now, Hyunjin Ryu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. To short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's Jock Peterson now. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We've played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Brewers nothing. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network. Leading off the inning, Manny Pena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's by him, it's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Pitch popped up. Munson waits on it. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, James Tumalo.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Tumalo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
Digging in to try it again. Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Munson is there, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Ready to take his hacks again, Max Munson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Smoke toward third. Played on the backhand. On to first, a double play.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. So digging in now, Jonathan Villar, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. Villar aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Domingo Santana, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 2, here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 misses off the plate. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Brewers 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A base hit in his first trip.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
And now is Yasiel Puig, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling risky. They're all pulling the trigger early.
Into the box, Hyunjin Ryu, as he'll square to try and move that runner over, but misses for the first strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A 1 pitch on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Standing in now, Max Munson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Lifted down the line in left. Braun coming on. And the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Brewers 1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First time up, he went down looking.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. That's 2-0 now. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. The 3-1. He pulls this one into right. Puig is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Manny Pena. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Ready on 1 and 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The pitcher, number
he put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Christian Yelich will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A swing and a miss at a ball down. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Andres Esposito is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
28, Andres Esposito.
Next for the Dodgers, Manny Machado is grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Drilled on the ground to short. Garcia has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is line to left. Braun will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bellinger is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A 1-1 count to Puig. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bellinger at second with 2 down. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He was a strikeout victim his first trip, and then collected a base hit his last time around. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Striding in once again, Ryan Braun. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but They're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
First and second now, one man out.
Ball.
And he lays off for ball one.
One ball, one
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Kane on second. Braun at first. 2 out in the inning. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Brewers strand a couple. They trail 6-1. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The pitcher, number 99, Hyunjin Ryu.
Stepping into the box, Hyunjin Ryu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Hit to third. Turner's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. The Dodgers lead it 6-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Albert will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jet Banding is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 47, Jet Banding.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. hit hard on the ground to second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Now in the box, Max Munson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 3-1 pitch. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Machado is off of first with 2 away. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
And the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Fouled off.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Oliver Drake takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Oliver Drake.
Cody Bellinger will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Way out in front. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 6-1. Caleb Ferguson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Caleb Ferguson.
Striding into the box, Jet Bandy, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First offering on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ferguson, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Munson on the move. 2 down. So the Dodgers trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd here at Dodger Stadium as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7+. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Hernandez right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Yasiel Puig.
He's set and the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Matt Kemp.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. We'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now the 2-1. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Brewers 1. Dylan Floro comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Dylan Floro.
And there, in fact, is Ryan Braun. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The right fielder, number 16, Domingo Santana.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So striding in, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Dodgers have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Six to 2, the final total today. The Los Angeles Dodgers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Hyunjin Ryu takes home the win. James Tumalo permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.